Om. Namaste. Hope all are enjoying the Kriya Kundalini awakening and Kriya Kundalini Jagran. Besides Amruta Kriya Yoga and Akshara Mala Dhyana, along with it the weekly Samyama and monthly Poornima Dhyana. Today's video assumes very important because of the Samyama, today being a Tuesday. Today's subject, let us discuss what it is. It is Prakruthi and it is part of the Prakruthi also, and it is part of the Brahman also, and it is Brahman also. It is Brahman also and it is part of the Brahman also. It is Shiva also, it is part of the Shiva also. It is Purusha also, it is part of the Purusha also. It is power, it is ability, it is strength, it is efforts, it is capability, it is mighty, it is all in all. It is all pervading, it is cosmic, it is primordial, it is found everywhere. Without it, nothing moves, nothing lives, nothing cherishes, nothing dies also, or nothing takes birth. It represents a very, very dynamic force. The dynamic force moves the earth and moves through the universe. The power is creative, the power is sustaining, as well as the power is destructive also. It also protects, it also destroys, it also saves, it also threatens us. It is within us, it is without us. It is present in the female, it is present in the male also. It is present in the animals, it is present in all the living beings, animates as well as inanimates. It is present in all non-living things also. It is present in all the Panchabhutas also. Most of the time, this power is called as auspicious, sometimes Mangala or Sarva Mangala also. Who is that? Whether it is she or whether it is he, we can boldly call it as she, the Shakti, the Adipara Shakti, all pervading Adipara Shakti, the Mata, the Cosmic Mother. She is, as we discussed, primordial but inconceivable Shakti, inconceivable energy, inconceivable power. She is found in every creation, every atom. She is present in every part of creation. She is found in every part of destruction. She is found in every part of sustenance also. She is found in every manifestation also, and she is found in every part of matter also. All these are the embodiment or all parts of the Cosmic Mother, The power is none other than Adi Parashakti herself, or the infinite form of Adi Parashakti or Parashakti or Shakti. With all these forms, all these descriptions, all this understanding, still the true form of Mahashakti is not understood by anyone, not by anyone also. And in reality, she is also beyond the understanding of the human mind. Although mind also vibrates because of her. She is Anadi, neither end nor the beginning, Adi or Anta. That is the reason we call her as Adi Parashakti. There is no beginning, there will be no end. Neither she has taken birth, nor she is going to end. Neither she came from somewhere, nor she is going to anywhere. She is going to be here, there, anywhere, Nitya. That means every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every time, all the time. The origin of Mahashakti or the Parashakti or the Devi is unknown or not known to anyone. How old she is, we do not know. But there are stone carvings which have been found somewhere in Madhya Pradesh about 40-50 years back. Those stone carvings found in a village, they are called Bahur stones, somewhere in a village in Madhya Pradesh. According to the historian and scientist, they describe this stone to be in triangular shape, and it could be 9 to 10,000 years BC. That means more than 12,000 years back, she has been found to be worshipped by all. She has been found to be worshipped by the Shaktipatas as mother of mothers, the Parashakti, the Devi, whatever name you ascribe, whatever name you prescribe, whatever name you call, whatever name you adore over her. The Shakti goddess also is known as Amma, Ma, Tai, Devi, and various other names. Especially in South Indian states or southern part of the country, India, she is referred to as Mata, Tai, Amma, Amme, and such like names. Throughout India, we can see several thousands of temples devoted to the worship of Mother Adi Parashakti. Many rural people, many villagers trust and worship her as the protector of the village. When we take up a journey to Himalayas, we have seen on the way the Jula Devi, the Garjia Devi, the Naina Devi, and so on and so forth. We have also recently visited two of the main temples in Haridwar, Manasa Devi as well as Chandi Devi also. In many Indian villages and towns as well as cities, there are processions, jatras, or special village functions arranged to praise the Devi and seek blessings on special occasions throughout the year. Some of the examples of Shakti names are Bhuneshwari, Durga, Kamakshi, Parvati, Mahalakshmi, Mariamma, Yellamma, Meenakshi, Kamakshi, Vishalakshi, Dakshayini, Parvati, Poleramma, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Karumari, Lalita, Radha, Amba, Sita, Abhirami, Akhilandeshwari, Matrika, Mahadevi, and so on and so forth. Names are ascribed to her also. In the practice of Shaktiism, the Shaktipatas describe or assume Shakti to be the supreme Brahman himself or itself, considering all other forms or all other rupas are just a manifestation for the sake of the worshippers, and they are considered as a diverse form of the divinity or the Devi herself. The Shaktiism also resembles Saivism, whereas in Saivas they worship Shiva, not the Shakti. But both are grossly one and the same, with slight modification or slight variation we can see in the practice and the method of worship. However, the Shaktas, the Shakti worshippers, worship Shakti as the feminine energy and as the most supreme energy, and the supreme energy itself is feminine. That is their understanding. Shiva worship, Shakti worship, as well as the Shiva Shakti worship itself was prevalent as per the records available, that during or before the Indus Valley civilization itself. Shiva, the masculine aspect of the divinity, is solely considered as the transcendental consciousness, and Shiva's worship is considered secondary. Because of the pure consciousness, the worship is towards the Shakti, because Shakti is the creative power, whereas the Shiva is the transcendental power. There are several Shakti Pitas. We have also visited several of the Shakti Pitas during our Himalayan visit, including Naina Devi temple also. And some of the Shakti Pitas are Ambaji, Bhadrakali, Chandranath, Devi, Gugeshwari, Hinglaj Mataji, Icha Shakti, Jwala or Jwalamukhi, Jwala or Jwala Mata, Kali, Mahakali, Kamakya, Katyayani, Mahalakshmi, Mangala Gauri, Mohini, Naina Devi, Renukamba, Tara, Tarini, Tridevi, Vani, Saptashungi, and Vishalakshi. The Vedic scriptures name several cosmic deities of Devi, such as Devi, the power, Prithvi, the earth, Aditi, the cosmic moral order, Vak, the sound or what is uttered by us, Nirti, the destruction, Ratri, the night, and Aranyani, the forest. There are also goddess of abundance, namely Dinshana, Raka, Puramdi, Parendi, Bharati, and Mahi. These names are said to be found in the Rig Vedas also. Devi is the supreme being. The Devi is considered as a supreme being in the Shaktipata or the Shakti worshipper or among the Shakti worshippers. In our understanding, Devi represents active energy and power of Deva. There are several references in Upanishads too about the female power or the Shakti or the Adipara Shakti or the Prakruthi, which is complementing the Purusha. Devi is active energy and power of Deva. The Devi and Deva always appear together complementing each other, and the examples of female god Lakshmi with Vishnu, female god Parvati with Shiva, or Saraswati with Brahman, or the Ardhanarishvara some of the male-female energy which we can understand. The creations are not prompted by any higher order, but in every creation we can see the presence of Shakti. She is the power, all-pervading and primordial energy, present everywhere, not absent anywhere, resides in all creations, eternal, infinite consciousness, engulfing earth and heaven, and all forms of bliss and all forms of non-bliss also. Knowledge, ignorance, Brahman as well as non-Brahman also. Among major world religions, Hinduism is on the top with the understanding of the female power, primordial, derived from pure consciousness, becoming active, becoming a protective energy, becoming a sustaining energy, becoming a creative energy in herself, from herself to herself, making and backing of every life on this earth. And if at all there is any life on any other planet, also the Devi plays a role there, the Shakti plays a role there, the power plays a role there, is the understanding what we need to draw. As we cannot conceive her in any form, we can conceive her through our Dhyana, Dharana, Samadhi, reaching to Samyama. We will be able to conceive her in whichever form we want, in whichever shape we want, in whichever size we want, and in whichever gender we want. All is not inclusive, but all is inclusive in our heart by the act of Samyama. That Samyama today we are going to enjoy on the feminine power of the creative power of the Shiva, which is coming as Shakti, the creative power of Prakruthi coming out from Purusha, and which is making us to live, making us to speak, making us to eat, making us to sleep, making us to talk, making us to listen, making us to do anything, making us not to do anything. All are acted, all are activated, or deactivated, or motivated by the all-pervading Shakti, the Mahashakti. Let us all today concentrate and put our contemplation through Dhyana, Dharana, achieving Samadhi, and through that Samadhi, we are entering into a Samyama on Mahashakti, Mahadevi, Mahimadevi, and all-pervading Adi Parashakti. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha. Om Sadguru Babaji Namaha.